Hey guys, how you doing? It's been a minute. I'm not gonna turn my camera on quite yet. I just wanna kind of hang out with you guys for a little bit here. I'm going through some really rough times, and I don't know what's in store. But first of all, I want to say grateful for everything I have today, my life, my kids, my friends, my family, the ones that have stood beside me all the way through this. And to tell you the truth, there isn't one standing here with me now. Yeah, we're gonna do some readings. I'll do some with you guys. I don't know. It might be my last time doing readings. I'm gonna do the best that I can here. It's been a minute. And it's been a really difficult road this last 3 months for me. Very difficult road. I wish I had answers. I wish I had answers, guys. I do. At least for my own well-being. I wish I had the answer. I wish I had the solution. I wish I knew how to make this all better. And I don't know how it started. I don't even know where it began or how it even became this far to this level. You know, you got other readers out there saying, oh, yeah, she's doing black magic, this and that, trying to hold on to her partner. No, I was trying to save a person from just totally destroying themselves. And in the meantime, I held on so hard that, and cared about some other human being before myself again, till my last dying breath. I sit here and I look out from these eyes and I don't see anything but you guys. I don't ever see myself. So I never sit here and worry about myself, ever. But I'm grateful for today. And what this day has in store, I don't know. I have feelings, I have emotions, I have a lot of downloads. I get a lot of information coming in and connecting with other readers that they don't even realize they're connecting with me, and I'm the one that they're connecting with, the source. But everybody's been out there just slamming me hard. Slamming me fucking hard up against the fucking wall. And they don't even realize that they're fucking hurting a human being here. It makes me so sad that humanity has come to this. When I had my experience with God, the devil and Jesus, y'all thought I was fucking crazy. Y'all thought I was mad crazy. Well, who's laughing now? Y'all sitting there in awe, sitting there just wondering who the fuck is this person. Now you'll never get to know me. Or you just don't realize, so you just disregard another human being's life like that. Disrespect it. Take it and just feel that you own it. And then when you guys get bit in the ass or something bad happens to you, you wonder where it came from. I apologize for that, but hey, you should be respecting people's spaces, energy, minds, whatever it is. You guys played with the wrong person. You picked the wrong person to fuck with. Excuse my French. But I'm as transparent can be now. You all are getting to really know who I am. One by one by one by one. There's always a new one that seems to come on in. And I welcome you guys in. I have no problem with you allowing you into my space. But while you're here in my space, respect the goddamn space or get the fuck out. And I'm not kidding. And you know, being native and loving the world that I live in today, I'm grateful for everything I have today. But the thing that I'm grateful for is the world that I live in, the people that are in it, that have been by my side unseen, being there for me. I appreciate you. And all those ones that decided to just step aside. You're old news. But being the source's daughter, I'm finding it very hard to forgive. There's so many people out there that don't even wake up in the morning and be grateful for the day even opening their eyes. My eyes are almost sealed shut right now. I'll show you guys in a minute what I look like. And this is from all the people thinking that I'm an evil person. That I'm evil. No. That's where you're mistaken. That's where you're mistaken, because I give you the shirt off my back. I would do anything for you, but you caused harm against others. You caused harm against humanity. That's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. So now it comes down to, I survived this. I know I'll beat it because I've got faith in my brother. He's going to help me. He's been working with me for the longest time. I know he's got my back because I've always stood beside him. I check in with him all the time. But wow. Don't even know what it's like to actually be having that much love in your body, embodying that love. That love is just the most amazing feeling. And I had so much to give. I still have lots to give. But I'm losing hope here. Because people are still ignorant to the fact of what they're dealing with. The reality you're in, there's so many of us that are confused here. Don't be confused. There's nothing to be confused about. Zena, I don't even have to pull a card on that. I'm going to tell you, my love, there's a lot of that going around, and it's unfortunate. You have to step back, my dear, disengage from it, and don't give it any power. Withdraw your power from it. Withdraw your connection. Cut the cord with it and walk away from it, because that's the only way you're going to survive this, my dear. The longer you allow them to have control, you render them powerless once you walk away and you cut ties with them. And I can tell you that they don't see what's coming yet. I've got videos on my stream, on my channel, on my YouTube channel under Native Psychic Services for years now. They've been asking me for years now, can we come in? I refuse to let them in yet. They won't reveal themselves. They reveal themselves to me all the time. I get to see them in my pictures and everything. I've shared them with you guys on my Facebook page, on my profile. They change. My pictures change all the time too. But you guys just refuse to fucking accept the truth that you're sitting in. Do you even know what you're sitting in? Do you even understand what you're dealing with? This life or this reality you're in? Do you know how contained we are? Do you even have a reality about the containment that we're in? Because it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller every day we go on. I have a street outside my house that matches a street in the United States to a T. Both parks are named the same. I went for a drive down to drive a friend to go and pick up an item in another whole other city that's like, what, 20 kilometers away? But we went through 3 cities in like a fell swoop. Three cities in a fell swoop. That was it. I went through all my cities in my area within a matter of 20, well, maybe 5 minutes. I went through each lower end of each city that I've ever visited in my area and seen it for what it was. But they're all different cities on the same grid. Is that a little bit strange? No, I don't think so. But when you end up discovering these kind of things, they kind of step back and they go, oh shit, somebody knows. The veil is very, very, very thin on my world. So thin I could poke right through it. I even took somebody for a ride and showed him it. He still thinks I'm crazy, but he was in glory about it. He doesn't get to have any of it. Take a look around you. Tell me what colors are around you. What colors do you see? Because I bet you I can tell you exactly what colors you're going to start seeing. And then I can make them switch as soon as I say them. I can guarantee it. I'll promise you that. I've even got people that just want to know everything. But guess what? You ain't going to find out now. It's going to be locked away now because it goes with me. It goes with me now. You'll have to figure the rest out. But those colors will not change until I'm dead. When I'm dead, you'll know those colors. You'll know the colors of the day, time, And you'll even know when I change my goddamn clothes by the colors around you. Because right now you're probably seeing beige, wine, and brown right now around you. Watch all the vehicles going around with the colors around you and see what happens. I can guarantee you that's the colors you're going to see. Go look outside. And I'm sitting inside my house. Go take a look. How you like the colors today? How you like the colors today? I don't know. Take a look around. All right, so I had to just close my door because we have ears that like to listen. This is getting crazy, guys. This is getting so freaking real. I'm just, I just sit inside my house. I'm lost for words. I am lost for words. But I'm grateful for everything that is revealed to me, that I understand, that I get to know. By God's grace, I'm still alive. I'm grateful for today. Just for today. Because I'm not promised tomorrow yet. And as the days get, nicer and we get out of this containment kind of feeling, it's going to be jam-packed out there. Everybody's racing somewhere. And I'm just sitting here waiting for y'all to figure out where you're fucking going because I have more fun at night when there's nobody on the roads. I went out last night and I had the most fun last night cruising around my city. I fucking had the bomb time. And I was in 10 block radius. And I had the most fun in that 10 blocks that maybe I've ever had in my 48 years of being alive. I felt young again for a minute. I loved it. So, that's it. And I want to say thank you, Father, for everything you've given me today. All the blessings you've bestowed upon me. You know that I will honor and respect it, that I have and continue to, and that I will always use it for the greater good. Now, maybe others will follow suit when they do their daily activities. Because we all deserve to have hope for humanity, hope for peace, prosperity, and abundance for everybody. And we'll see how this all ends. But for today, I'm gonna get this shared out now. I hope you all have a fabulous day, and we're gonna pull some cards here. The first time I've pulled cards in a long time. Get a couple of my decks out here, and let's get this show on the road. And I have my little cornstalk angel that was sent to me from this woman, from this girl on the island. I live in Canada, guys. I'm not going to be shy to say it. She sent me this little corn husk doll. It's a little angel. It's a little native angel made out of corn husk. It's the cutest little angel. She's been watching over my cards. She's the cutest little angel I've ever seen with a little satin dress on. She's cute. She's a little angel. I'll show you her in a minute. I'm even embarrassed to even show you guys what I look like right now because I'm just beside myself. Because I just am appalled at the swelling that I've kind of endured. I feel like I went for goddamn plastic surgery is what I look like. And I haven't even left my house. Go figure that one. But hey, I'm gonna put that. And we're gonna do some readings today. We're gonna do some past life. We're gonna do some check-ins. We're gonna do some energy checks. We're just gonna hang out and just kind of, relax a little here together, quietly, peacefully, relaxing. Just call me relaxing, and that's SINGH. Sing, relaxing. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, I'm having a good day, guys. I'm just gonna be me, you, and all the other years around. All my ancestors, relatives, people that have walked here before us. They're walking with me. I sit on my house. I am at a house where it's said to have native burial grounds. I have strange shit happen in my house. And I'm grateful for them. I love them. I love them being around. Because without them, I wouldn't have kept my sanity. I'll tell you that right now. I would not have kept my sanity if it wasn't for them. And let me tell you something. When you go for a pee next time you're having a shower, remember that there's 1,000 eyes watching you do that. And that one day, we might wake up and everybody's going to be walking around naked sooner or later on this planet. You watch. That'll be my next prophecy. So if you're a little shy about the way your body looks or anything like that, you have, it's clothing is optional, I think. It'll end up being. I don't know, maybe not. Who knows? We'll see what happens. That would be pretty fucking crazy. I think that would be the funniest practical joke anybody could pull. So I'm going to put it out to the universe. Universe, if you can make that happen, that we all start walking around naked, our Father in heaven, God, Source, should make that kind of, I don't know, manifest itself for me. I think that would be the funniest thing ever. And hey, don't be shy now, guys. I'm personally, I'm not, one for nakedness, but, I guess, in my own home, my ancestors see me and everything. So that's fine. They saw me, they'll see me when I'm dead too. So, but hey, that would be the funniest thing if you guys, end up seeing that. See people just popping up naked. Don't say I didn't warn you. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there because I love Source. Source has been my source since day one, and I've walked my path, and I've always never asked him for much until now. I never asked him for a goddamn cent, and then I started asking. I started believing in the greater universal love after my experience. When I had that experience, everything changed. When I actually had the devil and Jesus and God show up all together at one time, everything changed for me. I knew who I was then. I know who I am now. And I still sit here and I won't claim it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to accept it. But when you have the name Honorable One as a family name, and now being able to go back to that actual name being granted to us by our government, I've been truthful. I've been honest. I've been loyal. Ever since my last encounter, I have been the most loyal servant, sovereign being this planet ever has known. And that's why my last name is called the Honorable One. Kichis means honorable one in Cree. And I will hold that to the utmost respect and honor as a sovereign being granted to me by my forefathers, my ancestors, and Source himself, herself. I don't know who she is yet, or her, but I do know because she's me. And I love her to bits. And that includes Gaia, this planet we live on. I embody it all. I take it all in and I respect every single bit of it. But I'm having a hard time accepting the people that want to still disregard it. People that want to disregard each other. People that want to cause harm or be looking down at someone instead of, lifting them up. Somebody is doing better than you. Go up and ask them, how did you do it? Don't sit there and cast an evil eye against them, pass judgment, and say, oh, well, they're doing good, so I got to take them up, blah, 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 blah. I'm guilty of that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I've done it. I'm guilty of it. But how's anything going to change if Source doesn't lead by example? I've gone through my struggles. I've gone through my trials. I've gone through my hell and back. And I didn't complain once. I may have cried. I may have struggled. I may have bitched and yelled at God. Like, why me? Why me? Because it wouldn't have been anybody better for the job. I stuck my nose to the ground. I still went through it. I did it. I walked and it kept going. I kept fucking going. And this last 3 months, I've been begging with God and talking so much with Him and saying, why? And all I get back is because I love you. You're the hardest working angel I have out there. You ask questions. You don't demand. You don't request me much. And you can fly on your own. I can fly on my own. I can be anywhere. I can do anything. I can be the most amazing person in this world. And I did it on my own. By the grace of God. I had faith. I had hope. I had love. I had everything inside me. And I don't regret any of it. I don't have a single regret. That's the difference. I don't regret any of it. Because the person sitting here before you talking He's the most loyal, most understanding person that can relate to any one of you on here, any platform, any place, any time. We'll sit down, we'll have a chat, and I can guarantee you your life that you lived, I ran along right beside you, and I've done it and experienced it all. The only thing that's on my bucket list left is, maybe doing some tandem jumping out of a plane. That I haven't done that. There's quite a few things that I haven't done that I've wanted to do, that I want to do, not that I had to do, but I would like to do now. And I don't know if I will. But here's hoping. Hope's here now. I live by faith. I live by courage. And I live by honor. And there isn't anything I wouldn't do for any single one of you if you would just ask. Thank you, Spirit. Right on schedule. Thank you. And that's the sign from my body that I'm on the right path. I know where I need to be and what I need to be doing, and I'm doing it. Still doing it. Still working hard. I'm still going. Letting go of things in my life, but I have the experience and the understanding and the knowing and how to get through it. There isn't anything the only thing I haven't done is the most worst thing ever, and it's not ever, ever. If I was to ever get to that level of going to that extreme of doing this one last thing, then I know I'm in trouble. But that's what's keeping me on the straight and narrow. That's what's keeping me alive today. Because the minute you step into that lane over there with the devil's drug, you in trouble. And I don't want to see anybody going down that path. Because it's never a good ending. It's never a good place to be. But they can't be forgotten either. Because even the devil needs love. Like my brother said, they know not what they do. I know what I do. I make a conscious choice every day of what I do. I know everything that I do, and I can accept everything that I've done. I have no regrets. I have no grievances. And I have no care now. But yet still a part of me still cares. Even if you guys just sit back and just take a minute right now and just kind of think about that for a minute. Just sit back and say, hey, this expansion of consciousness, of life, I got the message the other day, the only person standing in the way of this expanding now is me. I have to stand against God, which is me again, in the body, in the flesh, in this living world. And until everybody is ready for it to expand and be able to have that, of course, expansion of life and just connection with everybody, it's a beautiful thing. we're killing it by our ignorance. And I feel like I'm spinning around in circles right now. I feel like I'm on a goddamn merry-go-round right now, spinning as we're talking. I like it. I absolutely love it. My legs are vibrating. I feel alive. I feel alive. Yet it's like I've got my lower half feeling like it's going left and the other top half's going right. It's like I'm separating in half. It's like I feel like I'm a nesting doll that's turning the top and the bottom's twisting the opposite direction though, energetically. So if you guys are feeling a little bit kind of off kilter right now, just go with the flow. Don't fight it. It's just you waking up to the connection. You're just waking up to the connection, that's all. That's all it is. Like I am vibrating like from the knee down, I feel the vibration to my body. I have my feet on the ground and I can feel the vibration. Grounded. Definitely grounded. Glad I am. I hate to be floating away here. Glad we have gravity. Now comes the scientific part. You got to remember as above, so below. You got to also remember science class. When you look through that glass, you also saw yourself upside down. So where are you? You're upside down, looking right side up. You see how that works real quick? I can sit here and tell you whatever you need to know just off the hop. I'll give you the answers to whatever question you have and put it into context so you understand it. The expansion of consciousness is real. And it's for everybody to have. If you so choose to have it, it's there. If you want to sit down and wake up to a whole new perception of life, perception of everything around you, just hang out with me for 20 minutes and I'll get you so open-minded you'd be like, holy shit, you're literally emoji popping the head, popping open. And then you'll see how amazing it is when you can just close your eyes and be anywhere. But still tethered to the body you have. But understanding the freedom you have as spirit. How do you tap into that? Well, how would you like to tap in? How about you just close your eyes and say, I want to find you? Close your eyes and tap into the vibration of my voice. And I'll send you a connection. And I'll sit here and I'll do a remote viewing with you just to prove that I'm connected to you. You're laying right now in bed. You have your partner sitting behind you. He just kissed you on the cheek. He's whispering in your ear. Or maybe there's somebody else out there that this is happening to them right now. And you just gave him a kiss back. Very sweet. Don't know if that's you or who that is, but that was somebody that I just connected with. There's nothing you can hide from God. When you see through the eyes of God, there's nothing God can't see. And anybody that's connected with me can see everything that I do, know, say. I'm transparent as transparent can be. Everybody knows what I'm doing. I got nothing to hide. I'm not hiding anything. So, Alexa, let me see. I want to see what your question is before you even ask me. I want to tap into you. And I'm going to give you just a one-off reading here. I don't even know who you are. I don't think I've ever read for you before. But you are going to get engaged. He is going to get down on one knee for you. He's not going to say a word. He's just going to open the ring box. He's going to hold your hand out. And he's just going to open the ring box, and that's all he's going to say. That's all he needs to say to you. That's all he's going to say. He's just going to open the ring box, and you're just going to be like, oh my God, what the hell happened here? We just walked into the Twilight Zone, didn't we? Is that about sum it up there for you, Alexia? I don't mean to be a strong presence. But I have all my ancestors and all my relations. Because this woman would go to war for any other human that may be suffering. And I will help anybody that wants to go through their dark night of the soul. Whatever you need. I do, I tap into people that are living, that are people that are dead, that are anywhere. But it's usually if I do a connection with you, it will be somebody either living or dead. And I've been able to do this since I was little. And it scares me sometimes. It does scare me sometimes. But then I ask God to take it away, and He takes it away every time. Takes away the fear. And I take a deep breath, and I'm okay. Because that little girl that's so fearful, she's grown into a woman now. She no longer fears. You're trying too hard, Alexia. Don't try so hard. Just relax. Allow it to become natural. You don't force it. That's the one thing. When you come and connect with my energy, you cannot force your way in. Because my energies will protect me, and they will stand around me, and they won't let connections come in now. because I see exactly how people have abused it. So just let it happen naturally. Just relax. Just don't think about it. It'll happen. You'll know. When you've connected with me, you'll know when you have that connection. Energies, you can let Alexa's connection come through, please. You can open the gate for her, please. So just relax, Alexa. Don't force the connection. Don't come. It's like, if you put it into perspective metaphorically, it's like walking up to my house with my door and just walking into my house. You are going to get fucking knocked out. No, not literally, but energetically, you'll get handed, right back out the door. They'll toss you right back out and say, use your goddamn manners. Ring the bell, wait for someone to answer, and then proceed in. It's the same rule applies when you're dealing with somebody's energy. So if you want to try again, you're welcome to try again. But make sure you have the right intentions, because they will stop you again if you come in with ulterior motives or understandings or intentions. I promise you they will block you again. So make sure your intentions are of pure thought and pure intention, and you shouldn't have a problem. My guides and energies don't let anybody near me. Very protected. I have faith in my guides. They keep me protected for certain reasons, and other reasons I like to let people know who they're dealing with. I love them. I'm appreciative of them. And if I'm, no longer in the living body that, I encompass now, that I will always be around. I know that for a fact because they have shown me every time that they're here. Can't see them, but I know they're there. They've proven themselves many times again. And I have to laugh at them because they're funny as shit. They are funny as shit. And I just have to shake my head, just chuckle away and just say, okay, on to the next one. And I love them all greatly. They keep me sane. I'm very blessed and grateful for everything I have. I'm very honored to have it. Even though I didn't want it, all my life I ran from it, ran. And I chose to stop running a few years back. I just accepted the truth, accept the reality that I was given. And still to this day, it's like, I don't even want to just even open my eyes sometimes. Because it's like, what do I have to wake up today to do? And you know what the answer is? Nothing. You don't have to do a thing. Just go out, enjoy, do nothing. But you know what? I don't. You only got emotion? Okay, that's okay. Because then what's happening now for you, Alexia, is that it's bringing something up for you. When you actually work through all your traumas and everything, what's going to happen is, what's happening for you right now is that it's starting to build. It's like I've planted the seed with you. So now that seed is going to end up of love. It's going to now blossom into the thing. You feel strength? That's good. Because I got a lot of strength here. It's all my ancestors. Everybody's standing by me, giving me, the energy through them. They're embodying through me. And it's rippling effect. It has the most amazing journey. But there's healing that you have to do, Alexia, before you can have the full connection. Oh, and I'm getting a headache. You got to back up a bit. We got to disconnect because it's getting no. You can't. You're sucking too much out of me. You have to disconnect now. Disconnect her, please, Spirit. No, she can't come in that hard. No, she's taking strength. No, she doesn't get it. Cut that connection now, please. Thank you. No, you're not coming in like that. Don't let your ego step in the way, because it'll get cut. There's no place for ego here. Ego dies really quickly with me. It has no place here. It's not the purpose. Because you have strength, that's not what that is for. You feel strength, that's a boost, but that's not the intention that you're using it for. You automatically flipped on the switch of, I got strength now, oh, I'm powerful. No. It's stripped from you immediately then. You understand how that works now? Thank you. Appreciate that. That's respectful. Thank you. My feet are ice cold now. My toes are starting to go cold. I have to cool off, because it's like for me, it's like I'm like a fuse, I guess you'd say. I draw my energy, I put it into my body, I draw it from source, and source gives it to me, and I regenerate it to be able to give it to you or to whoever needs it or whatever, and then I automatically go cold again to cool off. Almost like, I guess, what we would call in this world, it would be like a, what'd you call it? I don't know. I guess I used to call them nuclear bomb stations. I don't know. Nuclear stations, whatever. Fusion plants, whatever. Fusion energy. Maybe it's the new energy cycle, or the new energy that's coming in. And how we as humans can actually make that on our own. You see how that works? It's pretty crazy, right? But see, everybody's just kind of not even aware that I'm here. I know I'm not going anywhere. But I have been building up and building up. My body is literally swelling up right now. And I'm just going to turn my camera on for a second and show you what I look like. And then I'm going to shut it off quick. Because I'm expanding, and I'm here. Ready? You're going to blow your mind here. Ready? Here. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Oh, you can't see it. Hang on. Let me get here. I don't know if you can see my face yet. Let me find a light. Hang on a sec. Let me turn the light on here. Okay, now this is what I look like because I'm sick. I'm like literally blowing up, dude. You see that? It's fucked up. The last 3 weeks have been hell for me. Literal hell. And this is due to people coming in and taking my energy and fucking with me. Putting voodoo, all this shit. They're literally killing me. They have no regard for it. You see how that works now? And it's not up to me who's going to fix it. Because I tell you right now that when God steps into play, I'm getting the fuck out of the way. Because he's pissed. Source is pissed. And I'm okay if I don't live to see tomorrow. I am okay. But I guarantee I'm coming back to haunt the motherfuckers that caused this fucking problem against me. I guarantee you, I have permission to. And I'll prove to you that I do. So now I'm going to grab my, I'm going to give you the message from God about this whole situation to prove my point. because I know God is standing beside me because He's the only one that's ever been there through the thick and thin. So God, give me a message today to validate what I'm going through, please, Spirit. So this is what Source gave me to tell you guys. This is really going to blow your mind. So speak unto him as a man speaketh. Look and behold, a man among the Gentiles. Wretched man that I am, cursed is he that putteth his trust in me, in man. Spirit of the Lord will not always strive with man. Shall not any man among you have save be one wife? Impossible that man should find out all his ways. By the power of his word, man came upon earth. Natural man is an enemy to God because who am I? They don't like me. They don't want to know me because then their egos and everything they thought was true that they were entitled to as man has now been stripped away. And that's how the beginning ended. Because Adam didn't take the first wife he was given and create from that. He had to go and find Eve. And then you got thrown out of the Garden of Eden. Just like what happened with every single husband of mine. You went and cheat, you get tossed out. You don't belong in the kingdom of God. Get the fuck out. And that's being in a 3D sense, like physical reality sense. Spiritual sense, get the fuck out. You don't belong here. You see how that works? That's on a biblical sense. So you understand. Good. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. And I hope you're doing the right choices for you. Because the men that I would take into my life and treat them as my equal counterpart and walk beside them and would give them my life for them would run out and have affairs. Disregard what they had in front of them. And that goes for any woman that has this spirit with them. Know that I stand beside them. I don't stand beside the Eves of this earth. I will not stand next to the Eve. I will stand next to the Lilith of this planet. The honorable women. The ones that were loyal and true. The home-wrecking ones, the Eves of this earth, they can go stay with the devil. That's right, the flesh wanted more. I don't want anything. Whenever I was in a relationship with a man, I was stuck to that man. I only stuck with him. I never wanted anything beyond that. One of the commandments is, "Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife." My feet are going cold again. But they're always looking at somebody else, a prettier girl down the street. And then they open their mouth and they go, "Wow, what did I just do?" I don't have a regret in anything that I've done in my life. I've walked my honorable way, and I've walked with truth, and I've walked in experience, and I've done the things I've done because I need to know what that is. I need to understand. I want to sit there and figure this out. And that's like with my religion. I want to figure them out. But they're too scared to figure it out because of their trifling ways. When you see all of it before it even happens, and you know that it's happening, and they still deny it, I feel like slapping them all across the face. Because I know damn well they're lying. And you all that are Liliths of this planet, biblically, we'll get into the religious or whatever you want to call it, the Liliths of the world, know damn well they are. They don't have to think twice about it. Source lets them know that they are. When you have that intuition and you tune that intuition, you can't, there's nothing that will shake that freaking tree. Mm-mm. When you know, you know. You don't question it. And the looks that they give you, oh, you can tell they're just like, "Oh, no, 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 no." Don't question it. Because every single one of them will. They're never satisfied with just one. Never satisfied with one. Sorry, I don't share. When I'm in a relationship, I keep that man and I'm loyal to that one man, and that's it. I will discuss and have conversations with other people and people in this reality and extensions of masculine and females. It doesn't mean I'm out trifling with them or hitting on them or anything. Intellectual conversations, yes. Flirting, no. And that's how you do. You know, and these men out here that think they can just run around and just go and plop plop here, plop plop there, and you know, creating everything wherever they are, wherever they go. Just don't have any intelligence to this. There's men out there that are very honorable. Don't get me wrong. I applaud those men. I have no use for the men that just think they can just run their little things and not do anything about it. The sacrifices I've made through my life and the decisions that I make through my life, I do it for everybody else. I don't do it for myself. I do it for the parties involved. I do it for everybody that I see beyond myself. Because I have so much to give and I'd rather see somebody else have something, have an opportunity to have, a happiness in their life. Not to feel that they have to lose that. It's when you make the decision to do that. Oh, there's my Ashley. Hey, Ashley. Here's my girl. So I've been taking time away from doing my tarot cards and everything. I don't even need to do them anymore. It's kind of weird. But there's tarot card readers out there that know everything that I do and say and think, even. Phone being compromised. I don't know if it's really been compromised or not, or what the fuck's going on, but I can tell you that I really don't care if you want to listen in. I don't care if you want to know whatever's going on in my life. But knock on the fucking door before you come in, energetically. Because you might not like what you see when you get on the goddamn other side of that if you just decide to walk in on me energetically. Again. Anyways, Ashley, we're just chilling. You want to see something, Ashley? Check this out. You want to see something really fucked up? This is what's happening to me now. Be lucky if I make it through the fucking next 72 hours, probably. But I just want to share that with you guys. And this is going to be the next few days. I'm going to be streaming with you guys and showing you what's going on. And pray to God that He's got my back on this one. And I want to say that if anybody is causing this harm against me, judgment is coming. And that means in the physical and the energetic fields. And I'm not too worried about it. I know I've told the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God. God doesn't need to tell me because I know I have the truth. And I'm sitting before you as a records keeper, the keys to the kingdom. And I don't even want them. I think the song that She Don't Want the World comes into play here. Not if the way this is the world that we get to walk in. I don't want it. Even though it's a gift from God, I don't want it. Maybe that's my gift, is I get to go home and be with my father on Father's Day for once. Because of my physical wants nothing to do with me for the longest time. And so when that's been severed, where else is there to go? But home. Back to source. And I've known this for about 5 years. I knew this day was coming. I've known for quite a while that this is coming. And I was too scared to tell anybody. Nobody would believe me anyway. I know it's true. You know, my father loves me. I know that he's giving me my messages and my connections. He's the only one that's ever had my back. And I love him. Ariel. Sitting looking at the card that's sitting on top of my deck that I just pulled out, and it looks like a little Ariel. And it's the Ace of Cups on the card. I just noticed it just now. That's what I mean. My guys just Just random things around me that I can pick up the signs at any given time and give a message. So, Potter, don't let me go yet. I want to stay a little longer. Let's just get into the good part now, right? Let's get into the good part. So I prayed you, Father, to extend me a little longer, please. Heal me so I can step into my position that I basically went all in on. I fully accept that power and that journey today. Just by grace, faith, hope, all my relations, Gaia, Creator, and everything in between. And I pray for peace, happiness, and well-being for everyone. I pray that we'll be able to bring this to the most balanced and most amazing place that you ever created. With that, I say these things with love, gratitude, and honor. Your daughter. I love you and thank you. I won't let you down. I stand beside you and walk with thee. Amen. So the mountain's going to be a hard mountain to climb. We're going to make it, though. We're going to make it. I know we will. We'll make it. So we're going to pull a collective healing card for the day. Find out what is that. And he's on his way. There we go. Thank you very much, Spirit. We got the Archangel Michael card come out. And in my 3 years of reading tarot, Never seen that card come up till now, and I'm going through this situation. And it says you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through this situation. I want to say thank you, Archangel Michael. Much love to you and respect. And I appreciate everything you're doing for me. Hi, hi. Because without my family, my guardians, my ancestors, that's who I live for today. And through them I live. I'm grateful for them all. So with that, you guys, it's been an hour and 20 minutes. I should probably head back to the hospital again here soon because my lips are starting to swell up too. And I'll try to keep you posted on my Facebook page on Native Psychic Services. The last time they checked, they did blood work and everything. They didn't know what was causing it. And then I went to go and see my ex-partner at his house to drop off a few things. And his roommate went and told him that apparently his wife went through the same thing and she ended up dying because of it. So I just wanted to come on here and say hi to you guys. Just say some prayers. Because this little girl is very scared right now. I don't want to leave when it's just getting to the good part. I hope they do too. I hope they do too. So I will talk to you guys. I'll give you updates. I'm going to head out here and go find out what's going on here. And wow. Try to do my best, and I'm praying every day, and I'm praying every minute now. One more time, but I'm not feeling too good about it. I'm hoping that people would just recognize. So please share this out. Get this out to everybody. I don't look so well, you guys. I don't look well. This is not a good thing. People are destroying this. They don't even realize what they're destroying it. Don't make me come unglued.